Hello, and welcome back to the last train home. Right, we will of course be departing Moscow as soon as is possible. And it looks like as soon as we get out here, we can actually, yeah, here we go, get out of Moscow. But as soon as we get out here, we can actually get to some trading and some scavenging. I sit and watch the horrors of Moscow disappear behind the horizon, and ponder your new responsibilities. Langer approaches you, inspecting you with his critical gaze. Quite unexpectedly, he speaks to you with a soft voice. As you can see, this train lacks a lot. It's moving us forward, but it won't serve us long in this shape. There will be more of us, and we'll need more space, and more importantly, heat. To accommodate as many souls as we can, we should increase the number of living spaces, and there's no heating or insulation currently. I don't advise crossing Siberia without this. The storage car might need to be improved as well. There's a long journey ahead of us, and a good supply of resources is of paramount importance. That way, we might also think about reinforcing the cars. The train is in daunting shape, and we cannot expect the Reds to make the passage easy for us. It is only up to us to make the most of it, so keep that in mind, Major. And on that note, we'll be making a stop. So here, we can trade. We can trade for... Now, here's the thing as well. We don't need to visit all of these, right? Now, at the moment, we do need herbs. Because again, what you have to keep in mind is everything before now, in terms of resources, has been reset. Hitting Moscow is basically the end of the tutorial. It's a hard reset. All of our money's... basically, all of our resources have been set to these amounts. And I guess this is probably whatever we could fit in our pockets on the way out. Or load onto the train. So, we'll want to gather as much as possible here. We can buy food here, herbs there, we can get lumber here, and we can of course get some food there. So there's no perks really required for this. Being avaricious at these shops will get us better prices, and the lake will want a survivalist or a hunter. So we will be, first of all, we need to get rid of the people who are injured. They cannot be deployed, and we also don't want to be sending out anyone unnecessarily. What we want really is a hunter, and then a few people that aren't of real importance to just kind of go out there alongside him. Now, we've got a survivalist here, and he can add some additional benefits to going out and scavenging. We don't send our avaricious guy here. He's going to be going and doing some trading for us. So really, we just need someone now. And yeah, we will go. Let's just send out. He recovers stamina faster, so he can be sent out more often. We'll take him. So I think you need at least 3 to form the minimum requirements of a squad, basically. So confirm. So the lake requires survivalist and a hunter to get bonuses from it. So we'll send them. They'll get those bonuses. Right. We want to set a squad for doing some merchanting. So we'll take a caring character. Oh wait. Is he... So there's some activity on the train. Stalking to squad 2. Okay. Right. The charismatic guy then here. Sure. We'll take the obviously the avaricious guy. Just a machine gunner. And the let's see. The humorous charismatic woman here, who's our medic, can go as well. Confirm. And we'll take those to do some trading. See if we can get a bit of food. In the meantime, I believe we have some promotions and some what's it? Some healing to do. Right. Promoted. And their role leveled up. Okay. So being a medic, they're also a doctor. It's pretty good. We'll probably want them as as a medic. Let's see. Stabilize, heal, equipable in any combat role. Any combat role. Inspire caution. Slightly increasing their defense, but decreasing the attack of nearby squad mates. Dangerous minds. Soldiers uses intelligence to inflict more damage. A lot of these are available in any combat role. Sleep Flask is medic. Reassuring Presence is medic. Lifesaver. Now this doesn't... Yeah, makes a great medic in missions. Thanks to extensive practical knowledge, Stabilize skill can heal up to 30% of your max health. There is a 50% chance it won't deplete any med kit when using the heal skill. Right. So, these are equipable in different combat roles. So what we might want to actually do is to give them an additional combat role as well as medic. In fact, if we want to increase intelligence, a grenadier would actually be quite interesting. Using intelligence to inflict more damage. Mind you, they get that with medic, don't they? So that would be an interesting choice, perhaps. But it would give them grenades, though. We could just make them a standard rifleman. Right. Food for thought, that. But yeah, I think we will. We'll go... We might want to go Grenadier here. That's any combat role, Grenadier, any combat role, any combat role. No longer shaken by explosives. Reduces damage from explosive. Immune to status as stunned and shaken. Ooh. Use will to increase chance to hit. Defense of a soldier. I wonder. You know, maybe we give them scout just so they stay further back. That could be an idea. Oh, mind you, they don't meet the current requirements for it, though we could improve dexterity so that they do. Um, boop, boop. Scout. Right. On that note, we'll go for, where are they? Alfred Crow's here. So, they're a scout. And they can unlock rifleman. And that's literally all they can unlock at the moment. Okay. We'll try to increase his intelligence. I think. To open up some new roles for him. And I believe there was maybe, yes, a few more here. Promoted. Grenadier. I think that the Grenadier would probably also be good, because the grenade is good for any combat role. Maybe we'll give him... I think we're probably just, for the most part, going to be promoting people to also be riflemen, essentially, for a while. If I want him to be a machine gunner, he'll need higher fitness and dexterity. Right, we'll improve dexterity for now, because he'll get fitness from being a rifleman. Right. Okay. So he's a rifleman. He can become a machine gunner. Sure. Why not? And if we want... Yeah, we'll put intelligence up one to just unlock a few more roles and that. See what we'll get next time. And that should be that. We've got 2 injured. Where are we? So injuries, right. So they've got 61 health. And they're going to lose 1 health an hour. Now they're resting all day. Let's have a look. So yeah, let's hang on. So they're on 61 and they're on 46. 61 and 46. We're going to stop the train here. And what we're going to do is, I think now is the time to look at some upgrades. Right. So at the moment, the storage car, the repair, all we can do is, let's see. So that's, I see. So we've got repair, storage, endurance. So we can increase the maximum durability of the train car by 200 points at the cost of 50 metal. We only have 90 metal in total, so making it just, getting sturdier cars at this point, bit of a waste. Decrease the chance of rat infestations by 10% might be worth it. Increase the capacity of the train inventory. We've not yet hit capacity, so we've got plenty of it. We've got very few resources. We won't need that yet. And eventually, yeah, we can get that to be even higher and even higher. So each of these upgrades increasing it by another 2,000. And we can really reduce that rat infestation chance. The dead rats collector. Removing rat infestations can generate some food. Disgusting. So probably don't really need to do much with the storage cart at the moment. Infantry carts, we can make it more comfortable. Increase health and morale recovery by 1 per hour when resting in a living space. And we can add additional spaces. So we can add up to eventually 6. And we can increase morale and health recovery by 1 there. And by stamina by an additional 1 with cozy on the bottom there. So comfortable might actually be a decent one to do. And it's mostly cloth, so it's cloth and wood that. We've actually got a decent amount of those. We could do an upgrade on that, but then there's heating. And this is probably going to be the most important thing. Install the stove to heat the train car. The inner temperature will be increased by 1 level when on. Consumes 1 fuel per 3 hours. Right. And then we can get improved insulation. Increases the inner temperature of the train cart by 1. And yeah, wooden cloth. So wooden cloth to insulate the place. And then we've got endurance upgrades again. And we can get basically a better stove and then improved efficiency on it. And additional ceiling. So we probably want to really, though the stove is fairly cheap, just requiring bits of metal, the insulation is a bit more expensive, but that will passively heat the storage cart, or the infantry cart here. So, mind you, I'm saying storage cart and infantry cart, the only difference is beds versus shelves. Anyway, right. So we want lots of cloth if possible. That's going to be our first port of call. We want a lot of cloth to get insulation for when we go into winter. Locomotive, what can we get upgraded? And we should be upgrading something while we're doing all this, just because. Where the train stood, so we should make use of the time. Decreases the chance of work accidents in occupation slots by 50%. That could be a really good idea to get that now. Raised walls. Increases the capacity of the train inventory. Or we can go for the engine here. Improved boiler. We need a lot of metal. Decreases fuel burning speed. Decreases the chance of engine malfunctions. Okay. I think for now, we're going to go for... And the comfortable living is tempting, but I think we're going to want to start getting some insulation in. So we can probably get improved insulation on most of the carts. Firstly, let's just Timberland, can we create a squad? I don't think we'll be able to. Oh no, mind you. Yeah, we did have those legionaries join us right at the end, didn't we? Oh, we've got another avaricious character there as well. Okay, we might actually be able... Alfred Krause. As a scout. And we'll send some people with him. Some people who aren't doing anything at the moment. There we go. Deploy them. Right. On the train. We'll assign someone to work on it in the day, because night time is just about done. He'll do, and they're stalking, they can do it. Let me guess, both of those are... Right. Okay, fast speed, let's go. So things seem to be managed now. We'll get all this set off. Right. Squad has arrived. They're gonna fish. Suddenly two boys jump out of the bushes and block your path. They seem to be holding branches carved to look like rifles. They aim menacingly at your soldiers. Don't shoot, we come in peace. How come you boys are armed to the teeth? Father told us how evil you legionaries are. You take people's food and leave them to starve in winter. Go away. We can give them 2 food if we want. Right. After a while, they eat everything and talk about all the details of the village that your soldiers could only dream of. Bonus morale. Excellent. And we want to keep morale high because, as we know, we can fail the mission, the whole game due to morale loss. Right, everyone's arrived. Let's see what we've got for sale here. So, we are running a bit low on food. However, we can buy some consumables here that we could hand out to hand out to squad members who are a bit hungry. However, I will say it's rather expensive. Right? It ain't cheap. It really isn't. We don't have tons to trade either. We could trade some landmines if that could give those lads some landmines. I'm sure that's a responsible thing to do, right? We can trade here for cloth and herbs. Now we know cloth's very important. The herbs are useful. Right. Medical kits used for the healing skill can be given to a selected soldier. First aid kits, so or stimulants to replenish stamina. Let's see what we're in need of. So firstly, I want to have a look at our injured soldiers. Now they've been resting. Has that actually improved their condition? So he's at 46. They're still at 61. Right. So the answer is it hasn't made a difference. Right. Close list. So we've got our consumables here. Is that all we've got as well? Right, we could give him a med kit and it will fully heal him. We could give her a med kit and it would fully heal her. Can I also choose like who's assigning soldiers to living spaces in the infantry car? Ah, so I could by all means make one of these a what's it? Make one of these, you know, quote unquote cozy, and then they would recover a small amount of health, and thus recover naturally. We could do that. Right. There's not much that I'd be willing to sell here. We could sell some vodka. We'd get 396 there. Or we could go here. Oh, look, same deal. Right. And we've got some gunpowder apparently as well that we could sell. Used for crafting and research of ammo and explosives. I think we can ditch the vodka. And a few landmines. Yeah. I don't think there's anything here that I'm super ecstatic about. Yeah. Right. And over here we could maybe I'd like to get the cloth, to be fair. I'd like the cloth. We could take some med kits. We can probably afford them and get them back on their feet now and then put the insulation in and do that next time. So that they're not slowly, you know, just in agony while that's happening. But yeah, we'll supply ourselves with some med kits and that. Job's good un. We'll bring everyone back in. In fact, Squad 3 can be rerouted over here. Is it Squad 3? Yes, it's Squad 3. So they'll reroute. And that should do it, okay. Right. 88 lumber. Work on the train is in progress. Right. Get them moving back. Report ready, and what do we get? 19 food, not loads. Okay. We'll get here. And we're at the next station. Wonderful. A doctor is willing to treat your sick and injured for a price. And there's a merchant. So they're selling some medkits, some ammo, some metal. Not much metal, but they're selling metal. So we'll grab the metal. Now, there's a doctor, it says. It's a good job I forgot to use those medkits. Minus 200. Honestly, that's how much we paid for a single medkit. So, yeah. Local doctor offers to treat your sick and injured. However, you can only spare time and resources for serious injuries only. Right. But, excellent, right. We got a cheap deal there. We can save those first aid kits for next time. So the next time we get we've got that issue, we don't have to hesitate about it then. Right. Looks like as well we've got a yeah, so Penza, it's going to be a two, well they're not stars, they're skulls, wonderful, but a 2 skull challenge when we get there. Right. Change your order of the carts, no, we're fine. Merchant, do we want to buy anything else? Do we want to buy anything else? How are we doing on ammo? Because they could sell us a lot of ammo here. Oh god, even just a bit of ammo is fairly expensive. Good lord, look at that. We could buy somewhere around the realm of like... We can afford 85 bullets, and that's that's our entire net worth going into that. No thanks, we'll not be buying any bullets. Very overpriced, right. And we've not really got anything to barter away. I mean, we could sell some stimulants, but we'll be fine. We'll be departing. Okay, we're going to need some burglar teams here. So we've got some old ruins to explore. Right. We'll stop the train. Select a squad. Housekeeper. Extra resources from abandoned settlements. Burglar. And it benefits from both, really, so... Let's edit this squad. We will remove... What is it? Is it that guy, or... Yeah, he's the burglar. We'll just add them in. Right. We'll add in the... Where are they? The burglar. We can remove someone else. We don't need an avaricious guy for this one. Right. Deploy the away team. We'll drop them off again when we get round here. And then send some people up to the forest. We'll meet everyone back when we get around here, and... Yeah, we should probably send some people who are good at dealing with the lake over here, because they can kind of route themselves over. Right. We'll get this work. We'll get this, this work done here, and we can probably, like I say, look at some insulation across all the carts, I think, as our first upgrade. So, as we get to this station, we'll probably do some work on the train, get some more wood, send these out there, and pick them back up, probably around here. Send them to this area as well, as we just do work on the train. Right. 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Report ready. Went through the place. It was as empty as it looked from afar, but the owners left behind some things we could use. Here's what we found. There's a coal cellar, and that was it. I mean, it's something. We don't need food, so we don't need to go there. Travel cost will be 4 energy. Getting back to the train is 1 energy. We can travel up to here, and then the distance is shorter, so we can send them out then. And we'll regroup when we're about here. We'll tell them to go straight to this. Right. And away we go. Right. We can speed time ahead. Get to Ryazan here. And we'll see what's happening here. So we'll rock up into town. We received a report from one of our soldiers. It is intelligence he's obtained when chatting to a local when we've stopped. The report claims the Reds have a large camp where they are training newly enlisted soldiers. Many are queuing for hours in order to join up. They promise the farmers a helping hand from the military to tend their farms. There are so few people left to work because of the war. It's letting the food rot on the field for joining the. It's letting the food rot on the field or joining the Reds. At the very end of the report is an approximate location of the camp. Right. We have to ask ourselves there, do we want to get involved in the business of the Russians? Probably not. Right. Forest. Ah, so this isn't getting lumber, this is... We're going scavenging. So we do have a survivalist, a hunter. Can we get a herbalist? We can. Right, excellent. We'll send them off. And these need burglars and housekeepers and things. Excellent. Right, they're off as well. At the station, there's a pub. Or we can trade. There's, yeah, it's guns, gunpowder, and munitions. We don't have much that we have to sell, so... How is morale doing? 57%? We're not doing too bad. It would cost... We can get those who are a bit down in the dumps up to max morale. Or we can boost the morale of everyone at the cost of about... Oh god, it's like half our cash. Do we want to spend half our money at the pub? Probably not, no. Right. We're going to depart. Not one forest, please. Thank you. Or is it these have these have arrived. Exploring, foraging, and we get. So the hunter. He had the knowledge, but there was nothing to find. Survivalist, no. So the survivalist skill, the herbalist skill came into use. We get 26 meat, 110 herbs. I'm glad we didn't go buying herbs earlier then, because we managed to get plenty there. Select squad. We can reroute these over to here. Obstruction. Stop the train. Let's see. Probably already messed something up. So careless, so he gets minus morale. He gets some plus morale. Don't know why, but whatever. Okay. Right. This blockade, clear the track. It's going to take some time. We'll go on the train view. In the meantime, let's get some upgrades done here. It's another 100 cloth, 50 lumber. We can get that started. Night shift is starting. Let's see who's available then. Oh god. Squad 3, stalking. Some 3 engineers. There we go. Okay. And here we can probably start doing the same thing. In fact, we'll assign 2 of the workers over to here. There isn't anyone else, is there? Upgrade to upgrade. We could grab some people from squad 3. So we'll do just that. So everything's going to be insulated now. Right. Let's go to map. Looks like they've arrived, or they've got a report ready. Right. They found a coal cellar. And they were right that some people do regularly hide cigars in the support beams and spirits close to the chopping block. Right. Magdalena sure knows their way around the kitchen. A jar of honey here, dried fruits there, and I don't even know where the sack of nuts came from. 12 food, a cigarette, some vodka, some fuel. Nice. Right, the blockade will take time to clear. We've got people doing some upgrades. Oh, actually, Squad 2 can be rerouted over here. And this report ready. The obstructions removed, we can move again, but there was an accident and Pavel Povacek got hurt. He's now injured. Ugh. Right. Report ready. 29 food, lovely. Return to the train. And this has been searched. Right. Got some small beddings, old clothes, curtains that we can use, and some to cut some bandages into or pad the walls and of the cars. So probably gonna get some cloth. Yep. Excellent. Right. We may even wish to, at the next opportunity, let's see, comfortable living. We can probably get one of these upgraded to be comfortable and move injured soldiers in there so they naturally heal. I think that would be a good investment. moving onwards. Steam mill. It's a pub. I'm guessing we'd get lumber there, but we can get some of our own up there. We'll be fine. Right, we'll let a bit of time pass. Right, and I think that's going to do it there. Thank you very much for watching. So we're still on day 1. We've travelled 515 kilometres. We are... Well, we're well on our way to Penza over there. It looks like on the way we have... Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got some more ruins and things to explore here, so we can send our survivalist team to the lake. Our burglars can probably make a stop. We'll probably go and make a stop around here, move up a bit, send some people out to gather wood. We'll do an upgrade on the train for some cosy living space, and then we'll move further up, drop our... I mean, we'll not call them the burglar team. The, what's it, exploration team, maybe? The scouts, the recons, whatever. And then we'll drop our survivalists at the lake. And they can then move up to the forest. Right. Sounds like a very good idea. For now, though, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you then.